God says it is finished in the spirit. Now watch the natural unfold. This word is for someone who has been faithful. You didn't give up. You didn't walk away. You didn't stop believing. You believed when it was easy. You believed when it was hard. Some of you even fasted. You prayed seriously. You sacrificed quietly. Yet today you feel tired. Not tired of God, but tired of waiting. Amen. You are still praying, but deep inside you are wondering, God, did you really hear me? Did I pray wrong? Did I miss something? Is this still going to happen? And God says, rest your heart. What you are waiting for is not undecided. It is already finished in the spirit. Amen. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are not being ignored. The reason you don't see it yet is not because God hasn't moved. It's because the natural world moves slower than the spiritual one. Jesus said in John chapter 19, verse 30, it is finished. That means what God completes, he does not revisit. He does not reverse. He does not change his mind about. So if God settled it in the spirit, the only thing left is for the natural to catch up. Amen. And that takes time, not because God is slow, but because he is careful. God makes everything beautiful in his time, not early, not late, right on time. Amen. Early can confuse you, late can discourage you, but on time strengthens your faith. As you prepare, God prepares. As you involve him in your plans, he gently begins to take over, not forcefully, but faithfully. Amen. You think you are making decisions, but God is arranging outcomes. You think you are waiting, but God is aligning people, timing, and opportunities behind the scenes. Amen. That is why some things are starting to fall into place without you forcing them. That is why some doors are opening quietly. That is why certain delays are turning into clarity. And God says, you don't need to announce this yet. Some blessings grow best in quiet places. Some breakthroughs need privacy before they need celebration. God will give you confirmations, soft ones, personal ones, a word that lands at the right time, a conversation you didn't plan, a peace that stays even when nothing changes yet. A gentle assurance that whispers you are not imagining this. Think about Hannah. Amen. She prayed in pain. She believed in silence. She waited without knowing when. People misunderstood her. Some thought she was foolish. Some thought she was too emotional. But when God answered her, he did not rush the process. Hannah carried the promise quietly until God revealed it fully. And when it appeared, it was clear. This was God's doing. Amen. So trust his timing, rest in his completion, believe without anxiety. You don't have to beg anymore. You don't have to panic anymore. You don't have to explain yourself anymore. God says it is finished in the spirit. Now watch the natural unfold. Amen.